Alright, so in Photopea, the process for doing the low poly art is slightly different on the way that the vector mask works. So to get the vector mask, it's the same way as before. I'm going to go ahead and add two masks, and here's the vector mask. Now to really get this to work, I think it's easiest and best just to clear things up, just to drag the raster mask, the white one, the first one, down into the trash can. And now we're just left with the vector mask. Now I can come down and get my pen tool and get to work. But if we start working, it's going to mask it off completely, and you won't be able to see it as you're going, which makes it a little more difficult. So I'm going to undo that for 1 second. And what I'm going to do is get on back on the vector mask, open up your properties tab, and turn the density down towards the middle. So in this case, it looks like I'm around 121. And now when I start adding the mask, it's only doing it just a little bit, and you can start to see now as I'm going around, you can kind of see that space where that goes. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time doing it perfectly, just so you guys can get the idea here. And let's pretend like I did a good job. I'm holding the space bar to get the panning option. Go all the way around, then go back and adjust any points that you need. But then you got to make sure that you finish and click right back at the beginning. Okay. Then on this mask, we can turn it back up to 50%, and you can see how we are fully masked now. I'm going to close up the Properties tab, and I'm going to jump back onto my photograph again. And we always want to make a copy. We've talked about that before, so let's make a copy. I've got two of them now. And on this top one here, I'm going to start doing my average filter. So get the polygon lasso tool, make my triangle, filter, blur, average. And then again. And I found you don't actually have to delete the old one. It'll just kind of delete on its own there. And then you can either click right here, the last filter we did, which was average filter. See that? Or we can start working that keystroke, which is Alt-Control-F, and that'll do it also. So Alt-Control-F, and that did it. And just keep on going until you got it all covered in the triangles.